Hey guys, it's Brian from Arrowhead Garage, and welcome to another episode of Firebird Fridays. Well, we're still working on the fender on the 67 Firebird 400 behind me, trying to make this as best as we can while we can. I don't want to replace it with an aftermarket fender. It's an original fender, and I'd like to make it work. So I'm going to shut up, and let's get to wrenching on this week's episode of Firebird Friday. All right, let's get this covered up real quick here. Just to keep that from rusting up on us. All right, so our next thing is just going to be this line right here that comes up and around. And as you can see, I've got some damage. And we know that's at about a finger's width that goes all the way up and around. And the way we can tell this is to go look on the other side of the fender that's not damaged. Let's go look. All right, so over here on the passenger side, you can see that line, how it goes down like that. And this part here is lipped up in there. This part was there. So we need to get that line on the other side flat by about a ½ inch going all the way down. Let's see if we can't pull this off. All right, let's grab got this new board in yesterday. I'm gonna tear off sheets, go and grab some filler here, and let's mix ourselves up some filler. We'll go ahead and grab all these spots. Just mix it up, get all the air bubbles out, you guys. You know the drill. I kind of like this new board. All right, let's get over to this fender. We need to raise that edge up there. It's a little too low. Let's go ahead and fill it in right here. Sometimes I feel like Bob Ross. It's just, I'm just painting. I'm just a little happy tree here, a little happy tree over there. All right, so get this built up here real quick here, and we'll find some other spots, and we'll get those filled in as well. And as you can see, we found a couple little ones here, up there, over here, over there, and that's about it. Now, let's zoom back over here to this fender over here. Now, while that filler over there hardens up, I want to try out some guide coat. I can get this off of there. So I picked up some of this. It is Dura Gold, and this is a great time to ask you guys, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you're a returning guy watching this series the last several years of restoring this 67 Firebird, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up. Keep me going. So with that, I'm going to use some guide coat right here just to kind of see if we have any lows or high spots. This is my first time using the powder stuff. Normally I would just use cheap, flat, black paint, but I decided to use this stuff. And let's see how we do this. Kind of check and see what we got. Yep. And then just swirl it around. Get it on here the best we can. And I'll do my best to kind of stay away from that over there, because I don't want to hit any of these lines. So I think that'll be a good start to see how we're doing on this first panel. And we'll put that away. There's a link down below. Any of the supplies that I'm using in this whole series of doing the body work on the 67 Firebird, there's a link down below where you can find all the same stuff that I'm using. And it will make me a nickel if you buy it. I appreciate that, so don't stress. let's get some sandpaper. 80 grit. Now I did find a low spot there, so I went and filled that, and then let me get you in on that curve over here. Okay, so this curve here, I kept building it up. It took like 2 passes on this, but as you can see now, right here, I'm going to sand that back down. There's a low spot right here. I'm going to sand that, a couple little spots here, and I think this part of the fender is going to be great looking. It's not perfect. I'm never going to be accomplished perfect. I'm just I don't do this enough. But if I can sand this, get that smoothed out, and all these little spots, I think we'll be ready to put down some high build primer and start finishing up this fender. So let's grab some sandpaper and let's get to doing this. Just rolling that paper up. All right, guys, so I'm calling it a day, but you can kind of see we were able to smooth those out. Those look pretty good. That's still a little, maybe some glazing putty right there. That feels good. That feels good. Maybe a little more sanding on that. All this in here feels good. That right there needs a little bit more sanding, but it's flat for the most part. That's good. That one's good. That feels good. Let's see. A little bit more in here. That's just excess there. And check out that fender lip. That looks damn good considering what it looked like before in that line. I need to strengthen that line a little bit more, but I think it's whiskey time and cigar time. So, and then we'll let this and we'll do more sanding in a bit. So I'll be back. Well, guys, before we go, I want to say a big, huge thank you to my buddy out there in St. Louis, Bill O'Brien. He sent me a super cool gift. I want to show you guys what he sent me. So let's check this out. Come on. All right, so I met Bill back at Firebird Fest 23 in St. Louis last May, and he actually has a 67 convertible Firebird, and he took me for a ride around the track there in St. Louis, the NASCAR track. Great time. Even though it was raining, we had some good fun. I'll put a little clip up here somewhere if I can find the video of us going around the track. But we were talking, and I told him that I was missing the chrome side pieces for the Firebird. And he goes, Brian, he goes, I think I have a set somewhere in my attic or my garage. If I find them, I'll send them to you. So we're like almost to May again. It's, 1st of April. And the UPS man rings my doorbell and hands me this big ass box. And I'm like, please do not bend. Please do not bend. What the hell? Who the what the? Then I opened it up. Ha ha. Cool card. Thank you, sir, Mr. Bill. But this is what he sent me. The 2 chrome pieces that I need. Now I know they're dirty, but you know what? We already know how to clean up this stuff. There's a video, I'll link it somewhere up here, on how to clean this up. So now I have both sides of the chrome molding for my 6.7 Firebird, thanks to Bill O'Brien back there in St. Louis. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm going to hold on to these for a little bit longer because we're not quite ready to install it. I'll even do a video on how to clean these up for you guys if you want. So, hot diggity damn dog. Now, I can't get the box back together. Jiminy Cricket. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for this episode of Firebird Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. If you're one of my longtime subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We do have those memberships coming, so if you want to, hit those membership link down below. Take care of that. But until next Friday, guys, be good, be safe, and I will see you for another Firebird Friday.